And the first half is now in the books. The Warriors on top, leading by 8. And we'll be back with you right after this. All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. Warriors leading by 8. Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. Setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got Lister. Hardaway is out there with Richmond. And there's Hill. And it's Mullen in the 3 slot.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from 3-point range.
But the defense isn't making them earn it. I mean, those shots have just come on easy, open looks.
Hardaway again. Stange. The baseline J. Back to Mullen. From outside the arc. And another 3 for Golden State.
And the threes continue to go down at that end with almost nothing happening from deep at the other.
But the way to turn that around is defensively by stopping their outside shot, not by getting into a shootout.
And he just used his height that time down low. That's going to be pretty hard to defend against.
Hardaway kicks to Mullen. Lister. Offensive rebound. Another shot. Misses at the rim.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
The shot's good from Ainge.
I'd say that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, it sure did. A good job getting it started and a better job finishing it off.
Now here is Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Mullen. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway. Mullen's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the league.
Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Chris Mullen with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He's in one heck of a groove with the scoring. They're going to talk it over and try to figure out how to slow him down.
Changes for Golden State. Markowski comes in for Lister. And Tolbert subbed in for Hill. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Dishes it to McHale. And it's Boston with another.
2 points for Kevin McHale.
And so it's Golden State with it. It's led by as many as 14 points. Hardaway with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Ainge. Tries again. Got it. And the Warrior lead has been cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Robert Parrish.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound. Once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Lester's checked in for the Warriors. Hill comes in for Tolbert. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Outside Hardaway. Left side Mullen. The 15-footer takes a big high bounce and goes in. Mullen's got 17 now. Hardaway with the steal. On the wing, Mullen. Richmond for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
And another three-pointer to their second half total.
Yeah, they caught that long-range bug at halftime, and it's been bombs away ever since.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Celtics getting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
At the line,
And he
your
can't get the
Celtics,
first one.
Robert Parrish.
And he's good on the second.
You know, guys, every coach would love to play his star player every minute of an NBA season, but it's impossible given the limits of endurance and the risk of injury. It's basically a balancing act. I think teams are becoming wiser, though, in terms of keeping players fresh and helping them recover between games.
Celtics trail by 12. Ainge.
2 points for Kevin
And McHale gets it to go. McHale is a deadly efficient shooter. His 55% career shooting percentage, one of the all-time best. Hardaway kicks to Richmond. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway.
For 3.
Richmond's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Warriors. Baseline J on the way.
Robert Parrish.
Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Parrish has got 5 now. Hardaway with it. There's a screen. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Hardaway's got 5 points in the quarter. Johnson kicks to Ainge. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the third. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Johnson. Expanding his range. Warriors leading by 13. For 3, Richmond. And another 3 for Golden State.
Absolutely on fire from beyond the arc.
Yeah, that's where he's getting his points.
Out to Bird. It'll count. And as we end the third quarter,
Can I have it like that?
You got it like that.
Can I have it like that?
You got it like that.
Can I have it like that?
You got it like that.
Can I have it like that?
You got it like that.
Celtics trail by 16. Johnson is out there with Ainge. Then there's Kevin McHale. Then it's Parrish. And it's Bird in the small forward position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. The shot by Ainge, no good. Ainge has gone 2 for 7 from the field.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, look at the discrepancy in the assist column between these two teams.
Robert Parrish with the
That's
basket.
good.
Tough matchup there defensively. He just doesn't have the height or the length to bother that shot.
Outside Hardaway. Tolbert the pass to Hardaway. Here's Higgins. 6 on the shot clock.
Are you kidding me? That was a power punch right there.
Oh. Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Boy, smooth and graceful. How about the hang time? That's impressive.
Austin making some changes. Walton comes in for McHale. And Vincent subbed in for Danny Ainge. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Walton is green on Hardaway. Johnson goes in from downtown. Warriors leading by 18. Hardaway dishes to Mullen. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Talk about great numbers for Mullen.
Chris
He has 17 points, and he's done a little bit of work behind the arc. He's got a pair of 3-pointers.
Well, the defenders have that in the back of their minds now, too, so they're going to close out on him quicker. That should allow him to use the drive if he wants. Well, the league's so focused on creating parity with the luxury tax and revenue sharing, but I think the max contract limits encourage stars to team up. If you allow the true superstars to command a larger share of the cap, I think they'd be more likely to spread out.
And here are the Warriors now. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen.
Chris Mullen.
And the shot is good.
Well, they've played terrific basketball at both ends, and that's why this lead is totally out of control.
Really been an almost flawless game for him, Steve. No doubt about it.
Puts up the baby hook. And it's Parrish getting it to go. Parrish has got 9 points now in just the second half. Well, when you talk to Clark about superstar contracts, it's estimated that LeBron James is worth 4 times more than he makes in player salaries.
I don't find that hard to believe. I mean, he's one of the biggest stars in all of sports when you think about the magnitude of his celebrity. But you don't need to increase max salaries to that level. Right now, bets are limited to about 1/3 of the cap. You boosted it to 40 or 50%. I think most star players would look for their own teams to carry.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Lister comes in for Tolbert, and it's Hill in for Mullen. Out to Bird. Unloads. The second effort. Can't capitalize inside. Pass to Lister. And taken away by Johnson. To the inside. Hardaway with the steal. Parrish against Marshallonis. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Boy, defensively, they've played with a high energy level, guys, and all the steals we've seen, really a result of that aggressiveness.
The number of second chance points they've gotten is also impressive. I mean, they've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
Bird misses.
Boy, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Here's Hardaway. And the shot falls short this time. Here's Vincent.
And we head to the final buzzer in a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. This will go in the books as a really gaudy win for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And it's Lister missing. Kicks it to Bird. Releases. They grab their own miss. Johnson outside. The pass to Vincent. Back to Johnson. It's intercepted. Feeds to Hardaway. Passes it to Marshallonis. Five on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Good.
Well, that puts the nail in the coffin.
A clinic in terms of how to play with the lead right there.
Johnson, the pass to Vincent. And what was that about? Not a good shot right there. Here's Higgins. Pass to Marshallonis. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. You know, Clark, every team has a bad night, and these guys might want to watch the tape of this game the next time they have a bad night to remind themselves how dominant they can be.
Well, this is one of those dream-like games for a coach.
Well, that'll do it. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time.